So there you go. You can see everything in the pot. And now we're going to turn it to pressure cook and get it set. Hi folks, Cowboy here. Today we're going to be making some braised ribs, short ribs, beef ribs. Along with that we'll have some creamy grits and some steamed broccoli. Now this recipe is quite involved as far as the ingredients go. So try to stay up with me because it goes pretty quick. So I'll show you those ingredients right now. Okay, so here we go. So the first thing we got is the short ribs. Now I've only got a pack of 3. You can do 6, you can do 8, but it's only 2 of us. And so we're just going to do 3 of those. And you can tell that's pretty big and pretty beefy. Now, we're going to take those and put some olive oil in the Instapot and saute them for about 4 minutes on each side. Get them good and brown. Then once that is done, we're going to bring that out. And then we're going to add and saute the onions with the little olive oil. The celery. This is 2 chopped onions, 3 stalks of celery, 3 carrots. You got 3 cloves of garlic. Now, if you're going to be using 6 or 8 ribs, you might want to increase that. Now, once that gets going, gets sauteed, we're going to add about a tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, a bay leaf, and some thyme. And we will give these a little bit of a salt, not much. Once we get that going, we're going to take some wine, Cabernet, and deglaze it. Then we'll add about 125 mLs, which is about a little over 4 ounces of beef stock. Once we get that added in, then we'll add the short ribs back in, get them covered, put the top lid on the pot, and we're going to cook that for 1 hour. Then it's going to cool down for 15 minutes. So let's get started braising those ribs. Alright, we're going to add in about a tablespoon of olive oil. The pot is hot. Now since I'm only doing 3 ribs, I can probably go ahead and put them all 3 in there. And I can. And of course you hear that going on. We're going to let them go for about 4 minutes. And we'll be back and show you what those look like. So I may have misspoke. I said I was going to take them for about 4 minutes. And that'll be turning them about every minute, and so that I can get all 4 sides. And then once I get all that done, then we'll be ready to take them out. And we're getting there. I'm sure you can hear that. It's really hot. So we got those braised. Not braised, but, you know, browned. And now we're going to add the other ingredients. So here we go with our onions. I am going to give it a pinch of salt, because you got to remember that soy sauce is salty as well. They smell delicious. So we got those going. Put those carrots in as well. That was the celery. Let's give it another splash of olive oil. I'm now going to switch over to a wooden spoon. We'll let those saute down for just a little bit, and we'll be back. Okay, those are going really good. We're going to put the garlic in. We'll get that stirred around. Get all those great flavors going. Alrighty. We're going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce. I'm using the light soy. You can use whichever one you want. A little bit more. Now we're going to add the balsamic vinegar. Tablespoon. Okay. Going to put in 2 bay leaves. I'm going to put in a pinch of dried thyme. Let that continue. Put in about half a cup of red wine to deglaze. And there it goes, doing its thing. Here you go. I'll try to give you a view of that. So, let's get that done. That is done. So now, we're going to add our beef stock. And remember, that's going to be just a little bit over a cup. Let's see if I've got a... We'll measure that. Okay. That ought to do it. So that all is doing its thing. And so now we're going to place these ribs back in. We are going to add just a little extra beef to get it up over that rib. I'll show you that picture. It's on pressure cook, set for 1 hour. And now I'll put the top on and let it do its thing. So, we are on. It is now pressurizing, and once it does, it'll start the countdown for 1 hour. So here we go. Look at that. We got one bone that's already come apart. And you can see that one and that one too. So let's get this dished up and see how it goes. So we got those grits cooking. Let them thicken up just a little more. Then we're going to add some heavy cream to it and some cheese. Over here is the broccoli. I love those stems. And I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of water in that and cover it with a plate and cook it for 6 minutes. Okay. We got those grits. Look how creamy. Okay, we got that broccoli in the microwave. Got that bowl. It's got some vents and got it covered. 6 minutes. Look at those ribs. The bone separated from the bone. Can't wait to dig in. So here we go. There's the ribs, the creamy grits, and the broccoli. And like I told you, I like the stalks. Let's give her a taste test. Okay. Hope you can see that. I took a little broth and put it in the grits. Let's take a little bite. Oh yeah. Look at that. Man. That is tender. And so is that. Let's look at those grits. Absolutely delicious. As usual, I'm hungry. Let's eat. I'll see you on down the trail.